with confidence. When I got it, we roll our hips and take back sip on it. Take a trip on it. When I got it, you can go slow. Wind it up all night. Baby, take your time. Let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell, turn down. We keep it going. Like bum, bum, bum. Roll back, then rotation. Cigarettes and the season. Shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're icing every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're icing every time. We know like me. We know shine bright like royalty. We know stay keep a thing you guarantee. And wine. So kind of your neck is started. You been waiting on me to solve it. Solve it, solve it for me. And last weekend, you had me thinking, oh, must keep thinking, lift my head up. Like bum, bum, bum. Roll it back, then rotation. Cigarettes and the season. Shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're icing every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're icing every time. Can't you? Yeah, you make me feel like we could do. Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Can't you? Yeah, you make me feel like we could do. Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're icing every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're icing every time. Sounding like you're icing every time.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me we'll be on a date, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well, no. But when we get back, it's like, oh my, all that all day, but the night I get that good, good till we act right. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. You'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And I'm knowing your attention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone and the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dress it, gone flex and hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million.
Hey, everybody. It is T-Talk with Girl. Morning, in the morning time. How y'all doing? I see 72 people in here up with me this morning. Do me a favor, like the video. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, hit the subscribe button. I think I messed up. Oh man, shit. Let me see. I bet I did. Let's see where we at. Everybody all right this morning? I know I didn't do it because shit. I think I forgot to do something, y'all, but that's all right. It is what it is. You gotta live and learn. Let's see if it did it. Let's see. All right, I don't even see it on this. It must be only 4. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. So listen, guys, we are streaming on 2 platforms, okay? We are streaming on 2 platforms today for the weekend, okay? I see Lillian Pickney here, Yvonne Wolford, Chanel Monet, Classy KC, Maxine Perry. Good morning, y'all. Welcome up in here. Lillian Pickney. I think I said that already. I'm already tripping. See? Creole Girl, Taisha J, Regina Phillips, T-Talk member, and Lady Mods. Linda Moore, good morning. Cricket 22 is in the building. She's a T-Talk member and a Mike Chekhov. That Miss Ross, T-Talk member, Lady Ma, good morning. Terry Copeland, good morning. Member for 13 months. Hey now. Thank you so much for your continued support of me and the channel. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see. And good morning back at you. I swear I gotta open up a window these days. Terry Copeland, TikTok member, Mama Bees. Yeah, I gotta open up this window. Bama Girl 012, good morning. Tay, hey. Immaculate Davis, welcome up in here. Cupcake Mamas, hey, good friend. S. White, a Jersey girl trying to be Mo, okay? Good morning, God's Grace 11, Corvette Girl for Life, Kathy Hudson. Chronic is in the house. Good morning. How are you, young man? Maxine Perry, good morning. Proud Capricorn, T-Talk member. Patrina Winters, T-Talk member. Good morning, Mean Cat. Hey, Yumina. All right, so I got a question for my music lovers. Bernadette, good morning. Lori Bell Carter, hey. And I say my music lovers, I am Miss Missy. Good morning. Good morning. I say my music lovers because, hey, Jamie, Tea Talk member, welcome up in here. Miss Jones 52, hey. Cassidy Boyd, Tea Talk member. Angela Davis, Nene Love, hey, y'all. Brenda B, Tea Talk member. Hey, Red Ann, nice to see you. Kim Yu, welcome up in here. And Nene Love. All right, y'all. So we started from the top and now we're here. We made it to the bottom. I see it's 90 people in the building. Please do me a favor. Be so kind and like this video, okay? Please like the video, okay? I know I don't usually be on that, but I need you to like the video. Hey, Gene Satterfield, Tea Talk member, welcome up in here. Y'all, we had 11 minutes, so we doing good, right? We doing real good. So my question for the music lovers, first thing this morning, okay? This is for my music lovers. So y'all heard 2 songs play this morning. Which one did y'all like the best? Put a 1 in the chat if you like the first one the best. And let me know if you need a snippet, because I can give you a snippet real quick. If you need a little memory, you know, help with it. Because maybe, okay, Yvonne likes 2. See, that's why I needed my music lovers, because the music lovers going to pay attention when the music playing. People that don't really, you know, music is, don't matter. It don't matter. Maxine said, I want the original one back. You a mess. 2, okay, 2. All right. How did y'all like that intro? You know, I had to throw my mods up in there. Okay, 2 look like it's winning. That 2 look like it's winning. I think I might have liked 2 better too. That's why I put it. You like both of them, Regina. Now you know that ain't fair. Snippet. Jamie said she want a snippet because she wrote in here late, and I don't have a problem giving you a snippet. But 2 is rocking and rolling, I tell you that. So this is 1. Oh, well, I got to turn it up first. I turned it down at
When I go with confidence, when I go with roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night, baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going, like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, flick our wrist and just season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam.
All right, so that's the first song. The second one got to come with the introduction because that's where I put it at to test it out.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night We be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me we'll be on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe?
All right. So that's one and that's two. I see two still winning though. I see two still winning. I like the one you use now. I'm singing and humming it. It's so uplifting. Yep, that's her, Red Ann. I love her. I can't get away from her. I go back into the, I try to change the music every so often. And I go back in there and and I try to use somebody else, but she draw me in. I like her. Missy said, I am Miss Missy, talking about some both. Not both, girl. We got picked. She is a vibe, ain't she? She really is. So yeah. It looks like two is the ticket, y'all. I got a few ones, not a lot. I think I did like two better. That's why I put it on the intro. And it makes the intro to me make sense. I kind of like hey, speak your piece. Welcome up in here. We sending prayers with you. She says she want to stop by and just say hello before she start going to her homegoing services that she has to go to today. So y'all please send up some prayers for her as she goes, that God will give her the strength to endure this bereavement time in her life, right? Because we all know how hard it is. So we sending up prayers for you and your family today. All right. May God wrap his arms around you. You said there was one that I used to play that pulled you in. I bet it was Brave. Everybody loved Brave. Oh, it could have been that one. I know another one that I liked was Your Place, My Place. I really like that one. But I try to change every once in a while. I'm watching on the big screen. Just wanted to say hello. I rarely catch y'all live. Well, thank you for being here, Shell. Thank you for being here. Sending prayers to you and the family. Speak the peace. That's from I Am Miss Missy. Hey, Miss CB. Welcome up in here. Welcome up in here. Well, y'all know a lot went on this week. Okay. It's been that's how I felt by the end of this week. I know you fucking lying. I know all this did not happen this week. But y'all, it really did. All this mess really did happen. All right, so we can start off this week. We talked about the algorithms and how real the algorithms can be, but we also spoke about Melody Cherie and some stuff that was ensuing, a little tiny bit of smoke that went away. We blew it and it went right away, right? So I don't even want to repeat it. But yeah, we talked about the algorithm and how real the algorithm is. And y'all, my goodness, that's why I say I'm telling y'all today, please like the video. This algorithm is so real. So I've been studying it this week, and you won't believe how strong the algorithm is, right? It's crazy. So changing your channel, switching your channel is not as easy as people may think. So shout out to the Silver because she's in the same position. I see her out here trying to move to, and it's hard. So and it don't matter how many followers you got, because most of your followers were interested in something else. And now you're saying, I'm going here. So really you're rebuilding your channel all over again. And if you look, you could tell by numbers, like some of our videos. I'm just using her for an example because I know y'all support her as well. But some of our videos used to be in the 5,000-7,000s. Now they're in the 500s. So that's how you can tell that you haven't really began to move yet. So this algorithm thing is real. So when you in people's chats and stuff, and they asking you, like this video, then you really should be liking the video. Because let me tell you the power that y'all have, right? So even now, most of y'all I see are my loyal Love and Marriage Huntsville followers, right? So the algorithm for this video, this live right now that I'm doing, is going to be really overpowered by LAMH unless y'all watching the other shows that I watch too, like the other channels, like Michelle ATLEN, I watch Lakeisha Keisha, Bravo, stuff like that, trying to keep up with the news on this side in Love and Hip Hop. So if some of y'all watching that, then the algorithm will kind of get confused and be like, oh, okay, she's trying to go this way. Okay, they over here too. I'm like, you mean to tell me my followers matter too? All of that, girl. I said, y'all is too much YouTube. They do too much to try for us to try to move if we don't want to be somewhere no more. It's like, nope, we're gonna force you to stay over here until such time. So it's just like building a new channel. That's it. So yeah, we talked about that this week. And then also this week, let me see what else happened. I try to put stuff up here. Okay. Y'all. Just hilarious. Just hilarious. She kind of had a moment. She had a moment where she kind of, spazzed out, you want to say. People, nope, crash out. We're going to go ahead and use the crash out. She crashed out. And I guess you could say for me, it's rightfully so. For me, I can understand the crash out because when we go away, women, when we go away and we leave our jobs, we expect that we're just going to be able to come back into our jobs and sit back in our seats. We don't expect to have to come back and fight for our jobs, right? And I feel like that's where Jess was. She felt like she was in a position where she had to fight for a job that she already fought to get in the first place. So she had a crash out. We can check a few minutes of that out. But then it, hold on, y'all. Is that a baby phone already? So, let me put my jam, 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 jam. Okay.
It's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds and shit. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else, and I'm the only one that don't know my goofy ass.
I don't know what I just did. Oh, that's when I messed up.
For that segment, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people is and the Breakfast Club people and People in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never try to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me, man. What? You try coming back to work. You try to come back to work. And the motherfucker is right there at your desk. And ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like I'm the villain. Because I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of it.
So anyway, Jess had her little crash out. And then y'all, she went back to work the next day. Like, okay, I'm here. Of course, then they decided to air their dirty laundry right out on the damn internet. They sit right there on the internet and had their whole little crash out session like it didn't even matter. And I feel like that was wrong because that's I know Jess was wrong too. Don't get me wrong. I do know that Jess was wrong. Okay? I know that. But what I'm saying is that still shouldn't have played out on the TV. It shouldn't have played out. Let's listen to a little bit of it. And I'm only gonna play the part Lauren and Jess. I'm not too interested in those guys, but to me, it was like, I'm sure that was hurtful for her. Heck yeah. You imagine you go have a baby and you come back to work and that's what you come back to? Come on, ladies. It don't matter how good that girl was. I went to work and I expected to come back to my job. I expect to come back to my job.
Lauren, that's why you closed the elevator this morning.
That was crazy. Now, why would you do that, Lauren?
I know. I just I wanted to.
They pulled up at the same time.
At the same time where we parked, and she was in front of me.
She saw Jess. She didn't know what Jess was on, so she rushed to the elevator. She hit the button. You remember when Q was on Juice and he thought Bishop was behind him?
I hit the button one time, and this was why
I heard the button though.
I said I felt like I didn't know what to say to you because I was so thrown off by parts of that live yesterday. I'm like, bro, we be talking at least enough. Like, we don't got to be friends outside of here. But I feel like I've always said to you off air, whenever things have happened, we've had conversations about a lot of different things. Let's talk. Call me. What's up? What's the issue? What's going on?
The issue is the whole narrative. Like, I understand after comments and after people and all that. But it's not all about them. It's how I'm feeling too. What if I'm feeling the same way the people feel? You know what I'm saying? So what? Because niggas online feel a certain way. I feel the same way they feel about it.
Call me and curse me out. Call in me and curse them out. Yes, you do.
Yes, like okay. I've done that. You know what I mean?
There's a bigger issue.
So this the problem where I say they're gaslighting the shit out of her. Because he said, call me. She said, I've done that. But you're not listening. She did, Gigi. She is the one who picked her replacement, thinking she would be fine. She would be able to fall back in. Hey, Mia, not Miami. Welcome up in here. Miss Sugar Sweet, T-Talk member, welcome in here. She thought she was going to be able to just go back to her job. Hey, Sharon Garbo, welcome up in here. That's what she thought. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this maternity leave, and then I'm gonna go back. And Lauren is gonna do what she do, and I'm gonna do what I do. But when she came back, what she's saying is, not only did they keep Lauren up there, okay, not only did they keep her up there, but they had her on Jess's segment, y'all, and that's part of the problem. Jess with the Mess is a segment on The Breakfast Club. It's her segment. So I feel like since that's her segment, why couldn't they just give Lauren, if they wanted to keep Lauren, if they felt like Lauren was an asset to the team, well, she is an asset. because she has a different angle than Jess. So Jess comes with mess and Lauren comes with facts and news. Okay? Lauren comes with facts and news. Like Lauren has me about to apologize to y'all now for one of my videos. But we'll get to that in a minute. So they got a different style, but let's listen a little bit more because they're going to get into it.
Issue sometimes too, because I feel like, all right, you'll call him, you'll cuss him out. We might talk about different situations, but I think a lot of times if there's an issue for real, and then it don't be no movement in here, it's like there's an issue outside and then there's no movement in here, and then we just all in here like he ha. Like you're doing a lot of it right now. You're laughing and joking, but for real, you know that she's up here crying. Nothing about that is funny. Like there's real issues and real problems, and we don't really get to the gist of it.
Ever. I want the record to show I see Just cry a lot. So
it doesn't matter if you see her cry 1,000 times.
Joke, talking about you know what? I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all. See, because when I try to be serious and talk, you see what I'm saying? You see how they do me?
I'm saying is,
now you heard what he said, because I didn't hear him the first time. That right there was him dismissing all her feelings. That man said, I see her cry a lot. I see her cry a lot. So therefore, to him, it's like, oh my God, this girl always crying. I don't really give a fuck. That's what I heard. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I heard, because I ain't even heard that the first time. That's why it's good to listen to stuff more than one time. Because you miss things sometimes. Sometimes. Let me see what y'all say. Jamie said where Jess went wrong was, one, signing a contract and not telling them she was pregnant, knowing she was. Two, not, but you don't have to tell nobody that you're pregnant. There are laws that protect you from that. It's the same way my daughter-in-law, she went and got a job. She was pregnant. They had no idea. They couldn't terminate her because she was. You don't have to tell that you're pregnant. You don't. I think it's a common courtesy, because that's the first thing I asked her when she came home. Did you tell them you was pregnant? She's like, no, I don't have to tell them. They had to wait and see. The same with Jess. She ain't obligated to tell them that she's pregnant. Two, not going to management with her issues versus talking it out on Lauren and coming to the internet. Now that right there, Jamie, even though I stand with Jess, I totally agree with you. Jess was totally wrong for coming to this internet. Jess should have took her ass to management. She should have wrote letters. She should have did whatever she needed to do. Write emails, you know what I'm saying? But right, Red Ann, right. But the internet, Jamie, oh, I agree. This was wrong, and wrong again. She did that same dumbass shit Nene did, coming out here telling everybody else about what's going on. Goddamn it, if you wanted to get a lawyer, you should have got a lawyer in the background. You should have got a lawyer in the background. And I think Nene would still have a job today if she would have did play her shit like Mariah did. Because Mariah won. Mariah still gets a coin. As long as that show is on, she gets a coin. And a pretty one. Morning, G Tina. Welcome in here. T-Talk member, Lady Maud. And a pretty one, too. Taisha, I just saw a comment. Okay, there it is. She said, discernment is everything. Jess felt the shift. She felt the shift. So she said, I'm the fuck out of here. Okay? Because this is what we not fitting to do. We're not fitting to do it. Sharon said, let me see, wait a minute. Some states you do have to let them know that you're pregnant. Okay, you might be right. But see, in Maryland, we don't got to. I live in Maryland, so I'm speaking on my stuff. And Jamie, maybe where you live at, it's the same thing too, that you got to tell them. Maybe that's why you looking at it from that angle. But in my state, you don't have to tell them. It's not your business. Now, if you're pregnant, you don't want to go get no job lifting, heavy stuff. Oh, that no. When you don't tell those people, that's wrong. I'm not saying just handle everything the right way, but 2 clowns have been gaslighting and clowning her for a while now. Oh, baby, it got worse. After this day, Lauren going to talk to her about telling her to shut up on air. But they were like, I think it was yesterday they did a show. I want to say it's yesterday because, you know, I kind of keep my eye on the situation. Baby, they was gaslighting her yesterday or making fun of her. Let's put it that way. They were like taking stuff from her interview, not her interview, but her outburst and making it a joke. Jamie says Jess lacks professionalism all the way around. I sympathize with her, but she has to own she handled it unprofessionally. I think she said that. Didn't she say that? She said that on right here on this same segment. She did say it more than once. She should have never did it. I think she said that. I'm pretty sure she did. I think she said she was wrong. I'm sure she realized when her ass got back to work, Jamie, that she should never open her goddamn mouth. Hey, Carlotta, she shouldn't open her mouth. Taisha says, Jamie, I totally agree. I bet you when she got back to that job, she said, Lord, I should have kept my mouth shut because it gets a little heated.
Is that I think at this moment, because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, Lauren, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. Is crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the 2 women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one.
So this is her damn producer too now, y'all. She's the producer and Jess is her talent. Right, Gigi. It shouldn't have been handled. This shouldn't have came out right here. This is a meeting that they should have had behind the scenes, because basically Jess getting reprimanded live. You should have did that behind the scenes. Just because she was wrong don't make them right. They all unprofessional in this manner. Jess is not alone. She is working for an unprofessional producer, because this shouldn't have played out online. And what people don't understand is that stuff starts at the top, right? So let me see. Let me give an example for my job. The principal, he's the top, or he or she. I got a she now, but he or she is the top. So it's how you treat people. Your people start to treat people that way. And I've watched it. I had a lady principal who would walk through and wouldn't speak to nobody. She'd walk through our office and act like we was invisible. And her people under her treated us the same way because they watched her do it. Got a new principal. He came in jolly. Hey, everybody. Same people. Some of the same people. Of course, he brought a couple of his own people. Guess what? They started speaking, the ones that didn't, because they were following the model of the person at the top. I think they all unprofessional. No one needs to tell you as an adult telling someone to shut up is disrespectful. Nobody. But guess what? She should have checked her the first day. She should have checked her the first day. Don't you dare tell me to shut up. Don't you dare. Lauren says she pulled her to the side in the office with management and just still went to the internet with it all. Right. She said she pulled her to the side and she asked her, but you know, Jess is gonna say she don't remember all that.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room or EP
I never ever heard that.
Because
when you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, you know, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen.
So Jess is claiming that she pulled her to the side about the stories that she was going to be talking about. Jess is claiming the lady never pulled her to the side about how you feel about the climate here at work. God's Grace said, nope. I feel they should have did it just how they did it because she brought it to the people. So handle it in front of the people. Yeah, however, Jess bought it online and they must have been paying attention enough to say, let's use this as content for the show since Jess put it out there. Hey, Pamela Wells, welcome in here. Well, Tia, you right. And God's Grace, because baby, it's out here for the people now. It's out here. It is out here for the people. Okay?
I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing it. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown-ass woman.
And I understand. You could have said that on air right then and there. Or right after when you saying you pulled me in the office. You never pulled me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And I did I not? Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm going to handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation because we grown. And regardless, you don't got to love me. You don't got to like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, Lauren says she is there. Okay. Jess is saying she don't remember. Is telling me it was bought behind the scenes. But since she want to go there publicly, Lauren said, I'm going to go there too, respectfully. Yeah. So Lauren wasn't about to back down. So anyway, they went back to work. They did go back to work together. So I guess all is well over there at the Breakfast Club. But I don't know, because baby, they was clowning her the other day. Then they gonna let some callers call in to give their opinion on Jess. Now that was 2 days ago. This might be this ain't nothing but. Oh, they broke it down. This ain't nothing but the callers. Oh, I'm gonna listen to that. I wonder what them callers got to say. Wow. I'm gonna have to watch that. If it's dead air, anyone can speak. Right. It's King Sis sings all the songs. Sunday Chevy says, I would have fired her ass on air. Lauren is giving professionalism and Jess is giving internet and ignorance to corporate life. They both of them, Lauren is more of a professional, but her conversation too was a little off-putting to me, bruh. That kind of talk, all them slangs. If y'all having a professional conversation on air, but I guess that's their personalities on air. I guess they on there saying bruh and all that. I don't know. I don't talk like that when I'm having no conversation at no work, no fucking bruh. Nobody better not address me like that at work. T-Talk, you always call it like it is. I can't help it, Tisha, and welcome, good morning, and welcome in here. Oh, darn, her producer. What the F? Yeah, Lauren is her producer and she's her talent, she said. So they got to work together. Yeah, now God's grace. You already know. I said, let me tell you, Jess was unprofessional, ebonics talking, ignorant. Jess was all of that wrapped into. Sometimes I didn't even understand Jess. I had to go get a Jess dictionary because I was like, what the fuck did she just say? What the fuck was that? Yeah, bruh. That's how it was. Oh, Sunday Chevy. Sunday Chevy. She said she had to go to Jess's level because Jess is remedial. Ooh. Jamie said there shouldn't be any dead air. The job is on air. I ain't never seen no dead air. I think Jess just didn't know how to articulate herself. Now, how you gonna have dead air with Charlamagne the God? At that point, I think Lauren was matching energies. It doesn't make it right, but nuck if you buck. You might be right. I have stopped watching The Breakfast Club before Angela Yee left. But did you not hear Jess call Lauren? Oh, no. Don't listen. Jess was down low. I already said that. I heard everything Jess said and spoke on it. So I'm when what you call him said she giving back the energy, I said, oh yeah, light went on. She probably is giving her energy back because the young lady Lauren seems very professional. And from what I read online, because I wasn't into the show like that. I ain't gonna lie, Justin pulled me in with the mess. So they can thank some people because this is brought in ratings. But I never knew Lauren or what she did, but I do know with listening and reading comments and things that this young lady got her thing together. And she came from TMZ. God's grace. She shouldn't have been telling her to shut up. But guess what? Lauren should have checked her the first time. She wouldn't have did it the second. Because the way she's checking her right now, she could have did that the first time that she did that. I would have checked her ass right on air. Let's not make that mistake again. I like it when a woman uses or refers to another woman as bruh. Right. It comes across as masculine and disrespectful. But they, in fairness, like they said, Jess she was a little rough now. She was calling her shorty. If they were going to keep shorty, they shouldn't have said it.
You are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless
no. I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's first and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever. But yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job. Great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. I
think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop.
So in actuality, if Jess is being real in that moment, what Jess is saying that what she wanted was for Lauren to have her own segment and for her to have her segment. Because that's what she fought for. She fought for the job and she wanted to keep the job. Yeah, some people don't like change, God's grace. Look like Jess might be one of those people. She don't like no change, baby. She wasn't ready for it. Professionalism's at an all-time high. I gotta watch it too. It's crazy. So yeah. Let's see what else we talked about this week. Let's see what else we talked about this week. Because it's been I know you fucking lying week. Okay, how many of y'all saw the interview with what's her name? From the Real Housewives of Atlanta. and it was with Angela Yee. And the newcomer, what's her name? Angela Oakley, my darling. Miss Angela Oakley. Okay, newcomer. She was over there on Way Up with Angela Yee. And she spoke on Shamia, y'all. She spoke on Shamia. And do you remember, if you're watching the show with us, then you know that there was a scene with Angela Oakley, Drew Sidora, and Shamia Morton. And in that scene, Shamia was asking Drew about Dennis, okay? And in asking her about Dennis, Angela was telling her she was speaking for Porsha. Uh-oh, let me see. You said Jess is double talking because she originally said she was hired for only 3 people and not 4. Jess has no say on management's changes. Heck no, she don't got no changes. No, say so. No. She know that. She better be hoping that she can keep her job. Jess and Lauren roll in different lanes. They both can succeed. I believe it. That's what I'm saying, Tisha. They can give Lauren her own segment. She needs her own segment. She's not a Jess Hilarious. She's more of a researcher. She's going to get the tea, the real stuff. Not going to be no half stuff. And she's going to bring it. Okay? Just like Wendy Williams. Let me give you an example. The people said Wendy Williams was moving out. I did a video on it. Well, Lauren went and did some research. That shit ain't even happened yet. Somebody put out false news so we could probably stop talking about it. So we could leave them alone and let them continue to steal Wendy's money. Y'all know the black voice is loud. The black voice is really loud. I hope y'all know how loud it is when it comes together as one. That's why they try to conquer and divide us. And some of us don't understand the power of our voices. Look at what's going on with Target right now. And all of us ain't even done it, but enough of us have. They losing money hand over foot because of the black dollar. So if your black dollars matter, your black voice matters. Right? So I feel like they wanted us to stop talking about Wendy and leave them alone and let them steal her goddamn money. So they came out and made pretend somebody put a story out that Wendy was leaving, put her on video and everything. Act like Wendy was leaving that place. Yeah. They act like Wendy was leaving that place. Knowing damn well. Yes, Maxine, she is a great researcher and commentary, they say. I know the time that I watched her, she was. Because, I've been watching a little bit this week, because I was like, let me see what's going to happen over here. I tell y'all the other day, they played in Jess' face. They played right in her face. Kept on bringing up little comments from her. You can't hear me? Is that too? Oh, is that too for the music? That's probably for the music. It gotta be for the music. Because y'all can't hear me, right? Wendy Williams said years ago, never find a replacement that is better than you. That's what she said. Thanks, G Tina. She said, I'm loud and clear. Does Jess have a GED? I'm not sure. But I know one thing she got. She know how to talk that talk. That ghetto talk. She know how to talk it. Yeah, she do. She know how to talk that talk. All right, so let's get back to the content. So, like I said, old girl was over there on way up with Angela Yee. What I call that lady Lee for? And Angela asked her, when she called Shamia a lapdog, did she mean it? Or did she want to, kind of like change her mind because she had an opportunity to do that? Right? That lady doubled down on her words, y'all.
Porsha's lapdog.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Do you still feel that way now?
I do. I do. And I felt that way then because Drew took a lot of heat in that first episode. And I was just helpless because I was.
So you say you felt that way then, but you just say you still feel that way now. So even if you felt that way then, she's asking you, do you still feel that way now? And you're saying, I do. So you saying you think Shamia is Porsha's lapdog. Well, I think you saying that because you thought you and Shamia was going to be friends and that didn't happen. That's what I think. I don't think that you think she nobody's lapdog, because if her and Porsha not even in a good place, why would you say that? They not, now we know the facts. They not even in a good place. So while y'all was filming, they wasn't always in a good place. So you still sitting over there today because you just did this interview this week. And now we all know now that Porsha and Shamia not doing well at all. And you still calling that lady a lapdog. Let's keep going.
It's like, I can't take on anybody with my wig. Like I had a choice to make.
I didn't get too much time.
The camera off me. And Drew, I'm sending smoke signals like, I'm with you, but I just can't say anything. I just felt like, she was a bit double teamed.
So she said she was with Drew, and she because we trying to figure out why you get with Shamia at the gym like that, but you didn't get with Shamia in front of all the girls like that. So her response is, oh, my wig, my lace was messed up. I wasn't about to let them get me on camera. So you know what I'm saying? I didn't say nothing.
It's interesting because I made it a topic when Shamia was up here. I also was like, if I'm friends with somebody and I think the way that it was portrayed, because like I said, I know there's a lot that goes on that we don't see. It made it seem like Drew did it in a sneakier kind of way, where, because I can't tell if she did tell Porsha ahead of time or didn't. Like, it's not really clear.
So my understanding, Porsha was aware they were working together. Dennis invited her to her birthday party. Porsha was aware. When she was aware, I don't know. When she became aware, I'm not.
So you saying when she was aware, I don't know how you don't know at all what is going on. You don't know if Porsha knew or didn't know. If you want me to tell you, I think they all in on it. That's what I think. But anyway.
Familiar with that. I don't know when exactly, but she knew. So it wasn't like, and then she kept kicking the can down. I was like, okay, so what are you mad about? Are you mad about her working with Dennis? Are you mad about this photo shoot? I was just lost.
Right.
And my wig was like, it's time to go.
Yeah. I have my own problems happening right now.
Can we do this another day? Yeah, I checked out of that.
Now, who surprised you the most once you joined the show? Like, as far as,
here we go.
I thought this person was going to be cool, but
all the ladies were good. But based on the first few episodes, I thought Shamia would be cool. I thought she would be, my person. She's a Taurus. I thought her and I would immediately hit it off.
Okay. I mean, it could also be because you are close with.
Now, did y'all hear that sadness in her voice? If you could have seen her body language, she was hurt. So really you wanted to become Shamia's friend. And since Shamia didn't check for you, Angela, you stooped low and called her a lapdog, and now you doubling down on it. Now you doubling down on it. Months after filming, with the hurt in your voice about how you thought you and Shamia would be cool. You thought that was going to be your person. That's what you say. I thought that was going to be my person. My goodness. Sonia said Porsha was aware they were recording together. She just didn't want it on Roa's cameras. Exactly what she said. She said she didn't even care if they slept together. She just don't want Drew using somebody that's a part of her storyline. Because really, Dennis would be double dipping. And I feel like you already going to take money from your baby mother. Because you know that's how he going to get paid, right? Let me see. She said they were at a pajama party with Quad and some other ladies right before the show came back. Now we see all this division. Candy was there too. They all playing in our faces. I don't think Shamia and Porsha's friendship is severed to that point. I don't. I never did. I do think it's for the show. I think that whole argument was for the show. I think they playing reality TV the way it's supposed to be played. Not saying that they're supposed to be fake. But what I'm saying is, if they decided to talk about their friendship online for a storyline, they've never had that conversation. We never saw it. So they hopefully giving us a whatever. But they are your storylines are supposed to be able to end at the end of the season. You go to the reunion, you hash it out. You're supposed to come back next season with a new storyline. Not carry on season after season after season after season. Like I can give you the example, Tyler Perry does that a lot in his stuff. You go back the next season and people still got the same clothes on. Like, no, people don't want to see that. Flower Bloom said they should just give Dennis a peach. Okay? They should just give Dennis a peach. So let's just finish this last little bit off.
But because people do have alliances.
Yeah, but I don't move like that. I don't not like you because that person doesn't like you. I give you a chance for myself because it could be a misunderstanding between those people. So
you say
so she's saying Angela said to her, Angela Yee said to Angela Oakley, maybe Shamia's not checking for you like that because her and you close to Drew. And apparently Shamia and Drew not close. So maybe that's it. And then Angela's like, well, I don't move like that. So you could get on the radio and say you don't move like that. Baby, that's how some people move. That's how some people move with their friends, sweetie. Unfortunately. That's just how some people move. If your friend ain't checking for them, they not checking for you. Especially a new friendship. If they already got a friendship, you think they're going to go make new friendships with their friend's enemy or somebody their friend don't like? No, that's not happening. Most people, anyway. Tamika says, I agree with you, T-Talk. I hope that they can survive the outside interference. Yep, me too. Me too, because there's a lot of it. Tamika says, I think Angela has come in not understanding reality TV. Flower Bloom said, I'm sure Shamia is not looking for no new friends. Okay? No new friends. None. Originally, Porsha wasn't going to use Dennis because she had Simon. Right. That's correct. That's correct. But I don't think she cared if she going to use him or not. And that's probably, you know what, Regina? That's probably why Simon agreed to do it with Drew in the first place, because he thought Simon was going to be on there. He wanted to come on there and get on Simon's motherfucking nerves. Let's talk about it. I bet you that's why he agreed to it in the first place. I bet you that's why he agreed to it in the first place. Because so he can come on there and get on Simon's goddamn nerves. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch over. We're gonna stay right here with Roa though. So Porsha was down at the Ricky Smiley morning show this week. She was down there showing her tail, going live. I feel like Porsha played in our face too the whole time. I feel like Porsha knew that she wasn't fitting to record a damn thing. Yeah, Porsha, I'm calling your ass out. I feel like she knew she wasn't going to record a damn thing that day, had us all checking in, and ain't gave us no tea. Now, that's what she did, y'all. In my opinion, anyway. Shoot. Kept on going live, and then as soon as she get ready to interview, she turned the live off. I'm like, Porsha. Yep. Every time she was about to go live, you know, when the show is about to start, then she all of a sudden her phone get messed up, or we can't hear her or something. But anyway, she went on a tour. Y'all know she's gonna be in Single Black Female. Okay, I got that shit together today. Single Black Female. She's gonna be in over there on Lifetime. I think it came out this weekend, didn't it? Did it come out this weekend? I want to say it came out this weekend. Is anybody checking for that movie when it come out? I want to say that movie came out this weekend, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. Did that movie come out this weekend? Except when she act like she couldn't find the mute button. Right, Tamika. That's what I'm saying. She was over there playing in our face. I think Angela was coming in. Oh, I saw that one already. Let me see. I'm sure Shamia is not looking for new friends. I saw that. I saw that one. Let me see. Hey, Jersey Aquarian. Welcome in here. Except when she act like she couldn't find the mute button. Right. Didn't Porsha and Drew have some kind of interaction at that party with that big D man? Can't remember what they called him. Oh, Bolo? I mean, yeah, Bolo, right? You talking about when the stripper was on there? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Bolo. Mm-hmm. I think the movie did come out this weekend. Yep, it's today, I think. I want to see it. I have to check the TV guide on when it comes out. I think it comes out tonight. It might be, you know, I don't know how. If it's coming on Lifetime, it's going to come on at a certain time. She has to turn her phone off. It's a live show, and they get the views, not her. Well, I've seen Shamia and them do that. Shamia went live, and they talked the whole time. They can do that. Now, maybe you're right. Maybe some radio stations don't do that, but that's how I got some stuff from Shamia and Kelly when they came out and said that they did not like the girl Britt Eady. They was on the morning show with Big Tigger though. They showed Big Tigger and everything. So yeah, but maybe that show in particular don't let them do it. So you're right. It could be a situation where they're not allowed to do it. You're absolutely right. Maybe different station got different rules. Every station ain't the same. But that's how I got some. That's how I get. Sometimes they go live on things and they stay on their phone the whole time. I like when they do that. Da da. But you're right. Some radio stations be like, no, the fuck you not.
I was so nervous. I was like, why does man pick me to do this?
So
You thought
let
I
me
was
see.
cute? Yeah, he thought he wanted to meet me.
You say yes. It comes on today at 1:00. Oh, it come on at 1:00 in the daytime. Dang, that's good.
It really was. It was, and I was so nervous. Fought to say Brad. So and she won. Or swirl. Get these sponsors.
All right, so I think she about to talk about Drew right around here.
God. First you go home and come back.
Okay, right. Go get me some breakfast.
We ain't got that here either.
What are these, Gary?
Hey, always Jones.
No.
What's going
on with the Drew? Does it get better? The Drew situation? I just end up saying, I just end up letting it go.
all right.
Yeah, like, girl, I wasn't even supposed to say all that. Girl, so that shit up like, what? Yeah, I mean, you know we don't play about you. You know what I'm saying? No, like, I'm not gonna say it gets better necessarily the situation, but you know when you at some point you just say it is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Once you kind of see where they're trying to go with it. Once I realized, okay, this might actually be more of a storyline. Yeah, this might have been like. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I realized I was like, okay.
My thing is, I've always told you, bitch, okay, girl, I'm gonna curse your ass out in 5 minutes, but that's what we get through is on shop.
That wasn't even supposed to happen. Literally, right before we filmed that, my best friend, Johnny, called me and told me that he was gonna go to Chicago. The whole show was supposed to go to Chicago, and he was like, "Did you know that Drew is flying? Is Dennis coming in to film?" I said, "Huh?" So I had just found that out. So that's why the whole time she said she told you she didn't. She did not. So that's why the whole time I was like, oh. While she was talking, they were talking about dating. I was like, I don't care. But then what you didn't see is she.
Here where Porsha pretending like I should have put this on the screen. Porsha pretending like she don't want us in a conversation.
So I was like, well, let's break up off. But like, now we need to.
So basically, they gonna get real quiet. But anyway, Porsha was saying that you said, "Girl, get on your nerves either." I know that's right. Y'all is the best. Girl gets on your nerves. But basically, Porsha knew what she was doing. So she says that she felt like it was a storyline that maybe Drew set up herself. But I don't know, Porsha. Sometimes I think you was in on the storyline, girl. I don't know why, Porsha. I just do. I just feel like you was in on it. I feel like you knew about it. I feel like all three of y'all did it. Y'all said Drew ain't got no storyline. Drew didn't want to use Ralph. You didn't have Simon no more. So y'all said, hey, look, this will be a good one. Or even you on the fly decided that you was going to make it an issue. Or maybe really you didn't want her filming with Dennis. I don't know, Porsha. But you sure did get down and dirty calling that girl out her name like that. You sure did. You got real indignant with that gal. That's all I'm going to say. You got real indignant with that gal. Okay? And that's the truth of the matter. You didn't have to treat her that bad. Jesus. I mean, come on. It's just Dennis who you say you don't want, right? You say you don't want Dennis. That's what you keep saying. You don't want Dennis, but yet you go crazy over Dennis. Okay? So it's not adding up. It's not making sense. All right? So y'all, we're going to move right along. We're going to stay on the road saying we might as well move to Drew. Child, Drew done had a damn premiere party last night. At least that's what it appeared to be to me. Her and Dennis was down there, child, and she was singing her little song, her new song, which I kind of like, by the way. I kind of like the new song. So Yeah. She was down there last night somewhere, but Dennis was there, and to me, it looked like she was singing to Dennis. Now, I don't know if she was or not, but she could be she could be singing to him because the song. I don't know, but it seemed to me. It just seemed to me that she was. But anyway, Ralph yesterday was on one, okay? And I feel like Drew's release party or whatever it was, premiere party or whatever it was, I feel like that's what triggered Ralph yesterday. So that's probably the real thumbnail that I should have up there because that's what I want to talk about first anyway. Ralph was triggered yesterday, y'all. He was out here acting like a whole bitch ass nigga. Yes, he was. I gotta call a thing. Because Ralph was acting out. Yes, her album is out. And I like the one song, but then she went, I think somebody was trying to call her. And she did not realize that the call was interfering with her sound. You know how when people call you, they can knock your call out. They knock the volume out. You have to put it back on after you get a call. But I guess Drew didn't know that because she it comes on at 5:00 p.m. What's the time zone for that 5:00? I'm gonna look it up in a minute. I think it probably come on around 8 here where I'm at. I don't think it's gonna come on in the daytime. New movies on my time zone usually come on at 8. At 8:00. Yeah. Usually. Where I'm from, they usually come on at around 8:00. Ralph is a whole clown. He and Martell is two of the same. Hey, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to agree with you on this one. Yep, I am gonna have to agree with you that he is Martell. He and Martell are just alike. Okay. He and Martell are just alike. But anyway, I did a video on Dennis, Drew, and Ralph because Ralph out here crashing out while Drew and Dennis outside hanging out. Okay, so make sure you check out that video. But listen, Ralph was crashing out, in my opinion, y'all. Yeah, he was. Why was she playing audio from her phone at an album release party? Oh, I don't know. See, I missed 10 minutes of it. Ralph is Martell and threw a tantrum trying to take his woman's moment. Yep, Ralph is a clown. He and Martell is two of the same, allegedly. So what Ralph did yesterday, y'all. First of all, Ralph got his black ass on the internet, talk about he got to clear some shit up, okay? Talking about he got to clear some shit up. All right. So this is what Ralph had time for yesterday. Okay. He had time, knowing that his baby mother was about to drop an album. This is what I don't like about greasy ass niggas like Ralph. Because you already know this girl about to drop her album. So why would you then come and try to throw shade on her as if you trying to deter people or make people feel a way about her by coming out calling her a liar and giving us a 1 through 10 fucking speech that we did not need? That's what I want to know, Ralph. I want to know why you thought that was necessary. Because it wasn't. So anyway, Ralph comes out and says, since Drew publicized sensitive and disparaging information surrounding our divorce on Roa, I need to provide facts. So he says, one, the judge ordered him in the basement. The judge ordered that he continue to pay all costs associated. That was 2. 3, the judge ordered that Drew has temporary primary custody. And 6, he says, I have no idea where this asinine request from child support and alimony came from. 5, the reason I'm in the house is because my kids mean the world to me and I refuse to see them when I can, basically. Okay. Then he says, as details of our 2-year divorce are being made public, I'm taking the liberty to support men and families as they navigate unfortunate circumstances via my YouTube channel. I've learned a lot throughout this journey and sharing my experiences. Subscribe. So you decided today, bitch, that you wanted to come and have somebody subscribe to your channel. You decided today that you would go and you would ride off of Drew's back. Okay. You would get a ride on her back. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. Ridiculous. So you decided that now you want to come and announce your shit by dragging Drew down. Why did you need to put all that shit in there to announce your raggedy ass show? Who gonna be your first guest? Martell bitch ass? I can only imagine. I can only imagine who his first guest is going to be. He got a show. And so now it's important for him to give this show out now, right now, when Drew is shining, when Drew got some stuff going on. Can't make this shit up. These dusty ass niggas. Sorry, not sorry. They dusty as hell. Can't believe he would do that. But he did it. He did it though. Even though I can't believe it, he did it. Huh? Let me see what y'all saying. This is clear under the guidance instruction of Martell Holt. Drew doesn't move like Mel. She should have left him to an Airbnb with the 2 kids. Ralph just go model for Miguel Wilson and sell some wine. Well, Ralph is claiming that he's the one who pays all the bills. And he's been taking care of her family. This is what he claimed. That's what he claimed. I didn't say it. That's what he said. If Drew has to rent a house or an apartment, I would leave with my kids, especially since I was given custody. But clearly, I mean, I'm just saying that must be where she want to be at, y'all. Because she's still there. And maybe I don't know. Maybe she want to live. I don't know. I can't call it. I can't call why she's staying there, y'all. Because I don't know. People got financial reasons. I don't know. I wouldn't want to stay with him. I personally wouldn't want to stay there with him. Yeah, I personally wouldn't want to stay there with him. Drew is not standing on business. Exactly. Not standing on business. Drew is not standing on business. I don't believe Ralph pays all the bills. Drew ain't broke. She been working longer than married to him. It's a sad situation. Did you hear they have recast? What? Oh my God, that's gonna be too funky. Why would they recast him? Oh, you said this just might give more attention to Drew's album? Maybe. Drew is going to have to take a loss and move up out that house and buy her own beautiful home. She can do it. Unless that's the storyline too. Unless that's the storyline too, y'all. Oh no, maybe that's the storyline too. One never knows. Nowadays, these people going hard for these storylines out here in these streets. They buying them. They buying them. Oh, wait till we get to Married to Medicine. We almost there. Cause baby, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that Married to Medicine news we got yesterday. I wasn't ready. I don't know about y'all, but I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that Married to Medicine news yesterday. I wasn't ready. But it's out there, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And shout out to Lakeisha Keisha, because that's where I got these documents from. This information, this good old information. Child. All I got to say is karma, know how to spin the goddamn block, okay? Mel chose peace over everything. Their situation is crazy. Did you see that clip? He was like, if she come downstairs, I'm telling the judge. Oh, did I see the clip?
I had the conversation. I sat down with her and I was like, listen, look, based on everything that's going on, I think we should go our separate ways. I think, we fit there. Yo, look, if they come down, everybody got free reign because she's not allowed to be down here. So if she come down these steps, I'm going to the courts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting it right in the app. Hey, Drew violated the order. Look, it's not a game out here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business here, Let me drink to that.
Okay. So that's Ralph's video. I guess he thinks it's all funny. It's all fun and games to him. It's all fun and games to him. All fun and games. Yep, G Tina, all the way. All the way. Now, if y'all want to see Drew last night and you didn't get to see her last night, the video is over on my channel. I put it over on the other channel because her music is there and I just let the whole thing play out. But I can't play it over here. But that song that she got out, Delulu, I like that damn song. Okay. So yeah, she did her thing on that one. Her and Dennis. I gotta give it to Dennis. If he never been into music before and this is his first album, I mean, I guess Drew went with him because probably he was cheaper. Because everybody keeps saying why Drew didn't go somewhere else. Maybe he was cheaper. Maybe he was letting her keep her masters. Right? So I don't know. Drew needs to go get her life and get her business in order. I agree. But at any rate, that's it on Drew. Dennis, they was out last night with the music. Ralph was crashing out on the internet. Okay. So yeah, I did video about that too. You go check it out. Let's see what else. Let's go ahead and get to this mess right here, y'all. We might as well. Let me see what I want to end with. I'll go ahead and take Quad out. We can end with Quad. So, child, wait a minute. Oh, that's a month ago. I was getting ready to say, child, I thought this was another video she done did. I was about to say, what the what? What the what? Baby. If y'all can see these thumbnails, you can see Quad on at least 2 of them. Now, one of those videos is like her main video on her page, so that's a little old. But judgment ordered. Oh, that's brand new from 11 hours ago. It says judgment granted in case of stolen Rolls Royce. Quad Webb married to medicine man found. Okay, over here. Breaking news. Quad Webb married to medicine boyfriend King sued for stolen Rolls Royce. Okay. Baby, go back down here. The wild story behind the stolen Rolls Royce. Baby, listen. Nobody has confirmed yet or denied. Okay? Nobody has confirmed or denied if that car that he gave Quad is the missing Rolls Royce. People are insinuating that the car was wrapped, maybe to change the color or painted. Okay? We do know that. Hold on a second, y'all. My son called. I got to make sure he okay. Hey, you okay? That's my middle son. I was like, you all right? He's like, I knew you was going to say that. Yeah, dude, because you don't be checking in. He's like, yeah, but when I left Saturday, you said I had to check in. So I'm checking in. I'm like, all right, I'll call you back. At least they listen still. That's pretty good. Let's see. Child, he the only one he check in with his brother every day. But he don't be like to talk to nobody else but Tony. Anthony, I should say. Quad been a fraud, and my Mariah voice King was only a storyline, but he's a con man. She should have done her research. Baby, listen to me. I knew they said the people were saying he was a con man when he first came on the scene. They said he got these fake ass car. Everything he got is a fake business. That's what they said before he came. Now they said this car thing was new and it was appeared to be doing well. That's what they say. Mm-hmm. No, not yet, babe. You know she lasts always, Missy. You know that. I always say, you know. Yes, he talked fraud and fraud. Quad should have paid an upstanding citizen to be her boyfriend. Unbelievable. Where is Quad now? So here's my thing. Let's just say that Rolls Royce that Quad got not his. Just for peace sake, let's just say it's not his, right? I mean, that's not the one that's in question. I still wouldn't want to be with him no more. I wouldn't even want him to be looking like he my fake boyfriend. I wouldn't want nothing to do with any of that. Okay? None of that. None of that. You understand? There's just no way that I would have anything to do with it. You now how dumb do she look? All that foolishness you did. Now let me tell you something. If the show is gonna come back, Andy Cohen will be a fool to get rid of Dr. G and Sweet Tea over Quad with this criminalistic boyfriend. Sorry, not sorry. Now, Quad, Bestie Heavenly gonna speak on it Monday night. And is she gonna talk about the discovery of Damon mixed children? You know she's not talking about that. Sonya said, Team Quad and King, not sorry. Girl, you know you don't gotta be sorry over here, babe. You know that. You don't never gotta agree with me. Long as we do it respectfully, I don't care about that. I ain't never gonna try to tell y'all you gotta agree with me, babe. She probably knew he was a fraud also. King is down there playing scramble games. The judge said, no, sir. Audrey said, Quad been a fraud. She was with a DOPE man when she first arrived on the show. She used to that dirty hustle. I know that's right. You said she used to riding dirty, huh? She like to ride dirty. If he is a fraud, that's why he wants her to sell her house and get a house with him. I hope she doesn't do that. I hope that was for the damn storyline. But you know Quad ain't about to do that now. Not now. Quad's somewhere mad and embarrassed right now. King is very controlling. Dr. G is laughing his ass off. Yeah, and Quad had to pay him too? Shit, I think Quad got to pay him. Quad needs to distance herself. She was smart enough to tell him she wasn't selling her house. And Quad picking at Dr. G and Sweet Tea. She gets what she gets. That's the car Quad the fraud got, because I heard on the Content Creators Live that she gave it back after Yandy's dinner. Ooh. Ooh, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Mahogany, I know you just kidding me, girl. You did not hear that story, honey. She gave that car back after the dinner. Oh. Now that is something. Child. That is something. Karma these days are quick. Yes. Wow. Yes, Murray. That's what I'm saying, Miss Murray. People don't realize that there are tracking numbers on parts of the car, such as engine and transmissions. So even if they change the color or alter the VIN number, the car can still be identified. Yes, ma'am. Sure can. And you know they took the tracking device off of it, Queen of Cups. And welcome to the chat. They took the, listen, baby, they took the daggone tracking system off the car. So you know that if they took the tracking system off the car, that tells you right now that they had bad intentions. Why did you take the tracking system off? Oh, because guess what? Allegedly, somebody was supposed to be renting the car, right? And now they came back and said, oh, the car got stolen. Y'all following this story? The car got stolen. Conveniently, the car got stolen. So now you want to pretend like you was drunk somewhere and the car got stolen. You do know that they got video cameras all over the place. So now that this is an open case, they're going to run you back and you're going to have to tell them where you was at when the car got stolen. Hey, Kathy Cruel, T-Talk member, welcome in here. You're going to have to come and tell them. Okay? You're going to have to come and tell them where you was at. They got cameras everywhere. Child, you in trouble. I heard that too, that she gave it back. Oh. That's very telling. Oh, that is very telling. Child, hey Inez. Child, that's too much, ain't it? That is too much. So y'all know that Jamie said the new cars have so much technology, it's hard to remove all methods of tracking the vehicle. It's not as easy as it used to be. Right. They do have certain parts that are identified just for that vehicle. And sometimes the person who's the perpetrator don't even know that. let's say no, and they go in and change everything and remove all that stuff, then they get caught up. They will get caught up. They will. I promise you they will. Okay. Let me see. Quad also going to be a key witness in King's case too, because she going to have to testify she wasn't a part of the scam since she ended up with the Rolls Royce. Shut up, but keep on talking. I know that's right. Jesus, take the wheel. Well, baby, I don't know if Quad is going to be if it's going to be that simple. If I'm gonna be really serious, because they're gonna ask her when you were gifted the car, did you get a title? Were you gifted a title? Did you see any paperwork? It's my responsibility to make sure that the car I'm driving is okay, especially if I'm gonna take it. The original single black female comes on at 4. The subsequent show come on after that, and then the series 3, the final, comes on at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I think I'm gonna watch all 3 of them. I think I'm gonna watch all 3 of them today, because I don't remember watching part 2. If I'm just being totally honest, I don't remember watching part 2. Y'all know I started trying to watch. Okay, let me hope I say this right. Beauty in the Black, right? That's the name of it. I did try. I started it, but I don't know why I couldn't get past that first episode. I gotta try again. But I didn't like that whole I didn't like the way that man was treating that girl. I don't know. It bothered me, and I just came out of there. I might try it again though. And see if I can just get past that damn first episode. Given that Rolls Royce is not gonna clear of any wrongdoings. Nope. Not a bit. All this foolery to appear rich and to be in the limelight. All because she allowed that because she wanted that for the show. You gonna watch the first one now? Not Quad gonna be down at the precinct with her wig pushed back like Karen baby. Child, won't that be a mess, Jamie? They better not take that wig off. Toy said it just goes behind her ears. Quad ain't trying to get rid of that wig, girl. Toy said them edges is behind her ear. That's what Toy say. Now I don't know. I ain't never seen them. But I know she ain't gonna want to take that wig off. I didn't watch part 2, but I'm gonna watch from there. Yeah, that might be a good idea too. Just watch part 2. Ain't nothing gonna happen to her. They got the show's video from when he gave it to her, and if she gave it back, ain't nothing gonna happen. Did you see where Beyond the Gates came on BET? I watched it last night. I was surprised. Yeah, it comes on BET. Beauty in Black. Okay, it's Beauty in Black. Try again. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try again. You said it get worse though? Oh, you are doing great. Thank you, Tisha. I watched 1 and 2 a few weeks back. The Beauty in Black. Why didn't you go back? Ain't no future in you fronting. Right. Keep going, T-Talk. Beauty in Black is like a good cross between a soap opera and P-Valley. All right, I'm going to go back in there. I watched all 16 episodes of Beauty in Black. It's greenlit for season 3. Okay, I'm going to go back. Let me tell y'all what I did see. I did see that the one of the guys were being interviewed on a carpet somewhere about the show, and he was asked how long did it take them to film the show, y'all. That man said 3 weeks a season. 3 weeks a season. An entire season they do in 3 weeks. So that's why it's going to keep coming back on, because especially if it's good like that, right? It's being demanded. I think I'm gonna watch it again, Jamie, when I'm gonna get ready to make me some breakfast, and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna watch it. Jamie said doesn't matter. She have it back. She's been in possession of a stolen vehicle. She may face some charges as well. This rower is good content too. Thank you, Gigi. The thirst for fame gets some people caught up on public forums. Yeah. Tyler Perry don't play. Right. 3 weeks, boo. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And they had the whole season done. All right, well, I'm gonna go back into it. I'm gonna just let it play while I'm eating, and I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna just let it play. I can tell you that I do like the actor. I forget her name, but she is the lady on the so the girl was trying to go to some program or something I guess to try to get off the pole. She don't want to dance, so she was trying to get to some lady, and I like that lady as an actor. I can't think of her name now though. Shoot. Y'all might know who I'm talking about since y'all watched the movie. But I love her as an actor. So I could watch her. Okay, Miss Murray, have a good dentist appointment. I'll see you next time. Love you. I hope he paying them people good. I'm sure he is. What's her name? Oh my God, I can't think of her name. She said that was her. Oh, Megan Good. She said that was her best paycheck ever, was when she worked for Tyler Perry. The best paycheck ever. Okay. The best paycheck she ever had came from Tyler Perry. All right. So y'all know Mel had an event yesterday. So we're going to run over to her stories and I'm going to see if she shared any of it with us because my little butt was asleep. So I ain't been up on too much of anything, but I also, y'all know I follow Miss Van. Shout out to Miss Van, love her. She shared some of the kids yesterday, and Mariah was in a tennis match, so I did want to share that as well. And then we're gonna get out of here because I'm hungry and I need to eat. Let me see. Do she got music? Oh, that wasn't long at all. Oh Lord, she talking about the property preservation here. Okay, here she go. This not her at the thing though.
I have forgot to switch my rider up and tell them I'm on a diet. I ain't eating none though. But yeah, and then look y'all. I almost tried to get me. Look at that. I gotta switch that rider up. I ain't had a Coke in 6 days. But Montgomery is doing what I have requested. I can say that. They on top of it, baby. Let's go in here and have a great time. Hey, what's up, you guys? So listen, I literally just finished hosting an amazing event in Montgomery, Alabama, as we commemorated and celebrated people who were involved and those who are still being trailblazers in our community. But people who were also a part of the march from Selma to Montgomery back in 1965. It's the 60th year anniversary, you guys. So Google, do your research, Bloody Sunday, all of that, okay? All of that, Edmund Pettus Bridge, all of that. But I enjoyed hosting tonight. Joe, thank you so much for having me. To the mayor of Montgomery, Mayor Reed, thank you for welcoming me, you and your wife. It was great. To everyone who attended tonight's event, thank you. I so enjoyed being with you all. God bless.
Oh my God, I love that. Oh my God, I love that dress. I absolutely love that dress.
Finish hosting the 60th anniversary March to Montgomery event held right here in Montgomery, y'all. It was everything. So many people were honored. There were so many amazing people in the building. I am so glad that I had this opportunity. So thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for booking me for this engagement. To the Mayor Reed and his wife, thank you all for welcoming me into the city. And to everybody who was here, just thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving honor where honor is due. God bless y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? So listen, I literally just finished hosting the 60th anniversary March to Montgomery event held right here in Montgomery, y'all. It was everything. So many people were honored. There were so many amazing people in the building. I am so glad that I had this opportunity. So thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for booking me for this engagement. To the Mayor Reed and his wife, thank you all for welcoming me into the city. And to everybody who was here, just thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving honor where honor is due. God bless y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? So listen, I literally just finished hosting the 60th anniversary March to Montgomery event held right here in Montgomery, y'all. It was everything. So many people were honored. There were so many amazing people in the
So there you have it. Yes, she is a boss. A whole boss. Okay. Child, the babies is up. Day is up. Child, the babies is up. Take it up. Oh. That's April. Oh no, that's Antrell. He likes to have his way all the goddamn time. Hey, Glam Rocks. Spoiled, baby. Spoiled. Welcome up in here. Okay, y'all. So here we go. This is Miss Van's post. As you can see, there's Mariah, and they have family coming to town. So Mariah is taking a picture with her auntie. All right.
Mariah practice tennis. So we let Van over here at one of these facilities, and we all over here watching her practice tennis.
And Mariah's practicing her tennis.
Mariah practice tennis. So we let Van over here at one of these.
Thanks, and baseball. Oh man. Damn, I felt like I was there for a minute. I'm like, run. All right, that was dinner. Looks like mashed potatoes, meatloaf, and string beans. And there we go, back at 1. So the M&M kids are well. Mel is doing well. Now, I knew Mel wasn't there yesterday because Mel had business to take care of. She's working. She got to go to work. I ain't hear no daddy yelling, go, son. Go, son. That ain't good. But anyway, okay. I saw Melody this morning flying out today on a plane. I'm not surprised. Sweet Essence. That lady gets to the bag. You hear me? She gets to the bag. She the reason why I didn't get scared when the plane started falling. Shit, her ass was still going up. I said, shit, I ain't gonna stop living my life. Let me buy my next plane ticket. Get ready to buy another one. Shoot. Sure is getting up out of here as many times as I can. You notice, regardless of whose week it is, Mel and Miss Van and family show up for them babies. Right. And I ain't seen the other grandmama nowhere. Hate to say it, but I don't never see the other grandmama. I don't never see her with the children or at the children's events. I ain't seen no pictures with the lady, and I don't know how long with the children. Nope. When does the next court date start? It was supposed to be sometime this month, I thought. He probably bowed out now since there's no filming of her going on. There's no more audience to bash her. Mocha Princess says Jamaica trip. Can't wait. I know I can. Ooh, Jamaica 2026 is right around the corner. I think I found I think my team, because I didn't find this place. I think my team found a great all-inclusive adult all-inclusive resort. Okay. Adult all-inclusive resort. We'll be announcing it in the membership probably by next week, all the details, but there will be stipulations to who can go. Your membership carries privileges. Ain't that what they say? Membership has privileges. So your time, all that matters with the membership. Okay, because y'all know how sometimes memberships are just gifted. That was my exact reason why I posted just that T-Talk. The BAN doesn't show up regardless of whose week it is based off what is shown publicly. Exactly, Jamie. Exactly. I wouldn't be scared either. I make sure my insurance paid up in case I'm happening for my children and say a prayer excessively. Yep, that's what I did. Child, listen, before I got on another plane, let me tell you something. We got a new hub at work. A hub where you got to do your own time and all that other stuff. Matter of fact, I got to clock in there yesterday. We got a hub at work where we got to do our own leave and all that. Great. Child, let me tell you something. Also, it got our insurance, dependents, and everything in there. So they had sent the email out. And they said, go check your stuff to make sure everything is still right. Child, how about they took all my kids off of my off as my beneficiaries and had my husband on there. And then I tried to call them. Child, they kept giving me a hard time. I had to go get a letter notarized because you can't go down there because it's the whole county complaining. So you can't go down there because they're not going to take you because the line will probably be out on the street. So I had to go get a notarized letter, say, listen, y'all done messed up my stuff. I need my kids back on there. I had to put it all in writing. Nobody should get no money but my children. And then they, hit me back, of course, and we fixed it. But I say, you got to fix that before I get on the plane. I don't have time. Martell's criminal cases in May and family court in June. Right, but supposedly she is upset about not being invited on trips. Marlene needs to sit down. Wait, Tamika. Is I'm reading that you saying that Miss Marlene is upset. Miss Marlene is upset because Melody ain't taking her on trips. Is that what I'm hearing? I know that ain't what you said now, because I ain't seen Martell go on no trips nowhere. Loving you because you do not let grass grow up underneath your feet. Yeah, I can't do that. I know that ain't what she's saying. Tamika, I would have told Marlene, sure, you're welcome to come. Make sure you book and pay for your trip. That ain't what. Is that what that lady talking about? Y'all stop it. Y'all know Martell don't go nowhere. Fell out the bushes. I want to go to. Okay. You know you good. We working on that. Maybe it's as early as this morning. So I might be back today. We was working, but I like to call and ask questions of the resort, so I might call there today. But we know the dates already. So if y'all need to know the dates are January 20th through January the 26th. Okay. And if you're an Aquarius, we will be celebrating the Aquarius birthdays along with some Capricorns, because we have some people in the group whose birthdays in December. We have some people in the group whose birthdays in February. So if you want to come and your birthday falls anywhere in the 3 months, we call it, we try to go away on every quarter so we can celebrate everybody's birthdays, as many birthdays as possible. Maybe your birthday in December or February, you don't have no plans. You just want to come out and celebrate with us. We'll be celebrating you too. So Come on. Okay. Come on. You are welcome. We will definitely be staying in all-inclusive resorts if we have more than I would say 10 people. We'll be in the all-inclusive. So that matters too. Because if we get under 10 people, we might be able to stay in the house. But it all depends on the number of people. Okay. Not Marlboro Marlene. Yes, ma'am. It's in the YouTube streets. Now, you know that don't make no sense, don't you, Tamika? Now, you know that don't make no sense. Now, why would Marlene be mad because she not invited on no trip? Or because she seen Miss Van going here, there. Miss Van have been to Vegas. Miss Van have been to St. Thomas. Miss Van is going with her daughter to make sure she there with her and her children. So if she need help, she got help. Because I would do the same thing for my daughter if my daughter was traveling. Why don't you ask your son why he's not taking you on any trips? That's who I think you got to ask. You got to ask your son. You got to ask your son why he's not taking you on any trips. Yeah. You can't ask Melody why she's not your daughter. Remember, you said she was lazy. Wait a minute, that blind lady said she said the hell with Martell. She want to go on them trips. Jazzy, what the hell you doing? Better sit down somewhere messing up my stuff with your big self. I'm going to take you out in a second. She said that's Mel's mother. Uh-huh. How much do I have to pay in advance, sister? This is the thing. If we do all inclusive, we're going to give you the information and then you will be in charge of booking your stay there and getting your plane ticket. And we'll just all meet up there. If we have under 10 people, we will do a house and then we will divide it equal the house cost amongst the 10 people. So however much the house costs, that would be, your portion of the house. It will just be divided amongst how many people. Like say if it's 8 people, it'll be 8 people divided. And that's how we get the cost. Mm-hmm. So it all depends on how many people that there will be going on the trip. I know already that is my core 6 is going already. The people that's going to Dominican Republic are definitely going. So that's 6 of us. Oh, 7, because my EA has already signed up and she's going. So that's 7 of us already. So if we don't get more than 3 other people that want to go, then we might just be going to a house. I hope that is true about Marlene. It really sounds like something Martell has put out on the atmosphere. That dude is absolutely horrible. I mean, that is bad. Or unless that bird said it. Oh boy got a whole bunch of tapes with her. So maybe the bird said it. Maybe that's where it came from. Maybe the bird said it. Is that where it came from? Does anybody know where it came from? Where did that originate from? I think so too, Regina. And when I'm gonna text you in a minute. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to the trip in January. Oh, good. So already I see we going all inclusive. With just you and Pepper's love. Yeah, we gonna need to be going all inclusive. I think that is the best way, like Regina said, because then when you go all inclusive, you don't always have to worry about your food, your drinks, all that stuff. Of course, I don't think alcohol or anything. If you want to drink that, I'm sure you got to be responsible for your own troubles. I don't know. When I went to an all inclusive back in the Bahamas, they served alcohol too. So I don't know. But I agree with Regina. All inclusive is the best way. Flower Bloom says she's going in May, all inclusive. Yep. So that's how we rolling, probably to all inclusive. But the dates again are January the 20th through January the 26th. If your birthday falls in December, if your birthday falls in February, you don't have plans, you want to go, we just need to know in advance, because I do want to have packages for the birthday people as well. So we just need to know if you sign up, that you will too be celebrating your birthday. Okay. Mocha Princess says, I can't wait to meet everyone. Sounds like a good time. My first overseas trip after I lost my sight was to Italy, and I couldn't see a damn thing, but I did enjoy myself. That's fair. Yeah, that is fair. And life is about enjoying. You know what I'm saying? Is Martell out of commission? Haven't heard a peep out of him. I ain't heard from him either. I really ain't heard nothing. Y'all be telling me stuff. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here because my stomach is rumbling like it's a fight in the jungle. And I didn't eat dinner last night. So I need Regina just answered for us, y'all. Alcohol is included. So there you have it. So when you go, you ain't got to worry about your alcohol. You don't got to worry about nothing. All you got to pay for is your room. You pay for your room. And then if you shop and all that, you pay for that, of course. But all-inclusive is the same as it was when I haven't been, Regina, to an all-inclusive since 2000 and I want to say 2005. That's what I want to say, 2005. Because, baby, when you got kids in sports, your life is not your life. And my son played every sport, basketball, baseball, football, my youngest. And so I was always, my whole life belonged to him. I didn't travel. Most of my money went into him. I made sure he had the best cleats, the best basketball shoes, the best baseball mitt. Whatever he needed, I made sure he had it. And so, and this little sucker needed everything. He would tell me he needed everything, child. He had to have all of it, okay? If they made it, he wanted it. And that was my life for a good minute. Then after that, I'm married to somebody who didn't want to travel. So then I was stuck. But then when it got to the point, the marriage started falling apart. I said, Lord, what am I going to do with myself? And he answered back. And he said, you're going to enjoy this life. And you're going to travel. And you're going to do the things you want to do. And here I am. That's how I came on YouTube. All of that. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to see y'all later. I don't know if y'all going to be watching Single Black Female tonight, but I am. And if I decide, I might watch it on Patreon. If I decide to watch it on Patreon, I'll upload the message at about 6:30, and I will put a free link on there. No. I'm not going to put no free link. I'm going to put the link up, and you can come watch it with me to my Patreon. Hey, what's up? What is it? Oh, they empty. I meant to put them in the trash.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, shake them, right? They empty, right?
Oh, shoot. I thought you left your snacks.
No, I meant to put them in the trash.
You know where that's
I'm on live, so I don't know what you're about to ask. No, as long as your question is not invasive.
No, it was just about the fields around here. I want to take the boys out. I don't want to work in the backyard and mess the backyard.
Oh, I told you where to go at.
That's why.
It's okay. So there's a park. Remember where we went to fish at?
Yeah.
I think there's space up there. Y'all could probably throw. And then there's excuse me for a second, y'all. And then there's a park right there by the hospital. There's a lot of open ground over there by the hospital.
So just drive like I'm going to the hospital. It's just, oh wait, it is a big old.
Yeah, right over there by the lake. They can throw over there too.
Stop by when we come up sometimes, we stop by that stop sign.
It's a stop sign. So when you go, when you go out the neighborhood, you're gonna go to the hospital, and you get to that stop sign where you can go straight into the hospital. Mm-hmm. Don't go into the hospital. Go left, like you're gonna go to your dad's house, and then look right there on the right, and all you're gonna see is water and the big old all this open field.
That's all we need is big open field.
Yeah, it's a big old open field over there. It's field by the lake, and it's field on this side. But it's the agricultural place over there. Okay. But I've seen people out there planting that grass. And it's another place too. If that's not good, but I have to drive there and show you that one.
The boys might be at once leave. I mean, not leave. Well, yeah, when Cortez get off work because he was mad about. I forgot to tell him it was a real practice yesterday. So he was like, get out there with them boys.
Oh, so he might come here today.
Yeah, he said it. He said it pretty much. He wants to get off work and then come if we outside working and come wherever we at and then just spend the day with us working.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Yeah. Maybe we'll have dinner tonight.
I might say that.
Maybe I'll be nice and cook for y'all.
There you go. That was real nice.
You crazy. Okay. Sorry, guys. My grandkids playing flag football. Thanks to LeVon Kirkland, they will not be playing tackle until they get to high school. And I appreciate that. And him, I'm always going to appreciate that. But my granddaughter is playing football too, my 10-year-old. And I think last night, my 13-year-old might have decided that she going to go play too. I said, why do the girls got to play football? I don't like the girls playing football. I know it's only flag, but especially my 14-year-old, I would prefer she not play because she got body, yada, 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 yada. And them boys at her age, that's all they looking at is the butt. And she got one, just like her damn, her mama and her nana. So I would prefer that she is not playing football. But okay. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for this morning, y'all. I'm about to get off of here and go get myself something to eat. If you want to subscribe to the Patreon, the link is right there, okay? And if I decide to go live tonight, I will post it by 6:30. Y'all know we go live in the Patreon every Sunday night. We watch Roa over there, okay? So we go in there at about 7:50 so we can watch the last 10 minutes of the show before. Y'all know usually they just run it right into the next episode. So we try to watch right around about 7:50. So if you come in at 8 o'clock, you late. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, we start about 7:50. So subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5. Okay, that's not bad. $5. All right. Who said that? I played two-hand touch football. Oh, you did? JB said, he said, now there you go. They want mama's cooking. Yeah, I kind of stopped. I used to cook on Sundays, but when my son started cooking every day, I felt like his wife needed a couple of days to cook too. So I let her cook for the kids on Saturdays and Sundays. And he cooked Monday through Friday. And I said, oh, let me get out the way. I was giving her a break because she was cooking every day. But, you know, she give my son a break every Saturday and Sunday. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I ain't got to cook. But my baby boy coming today. So maybe I'll cook today. Oh, Regina said her daughter played professional football in Atlanta for 5 years. Oh, wow. Oh, Pepper's Love said, I was and still is a tomboy. Now, she ain't no tomboy. She just, she dressed like a whole girl. Pink, pink, pink. That's all she wants. Pink. Ask her if she wants something, pink. And the little 2-year-old, she want purple. And the 10-year-old, she like artsy. So I don't think she's really found a favorite color or anything. But the oldest one and the youngest one is pink and purple. She ain't no tomboy when it comes to being a girl, but she can play sports. And I think it's because who her dad is. I mean, once he started training the boys, she wanted to be a part of it because she loves to be with her dad. So she started working out. And then Amia, once she got old enough, she saw them working out. So she said, well, I want to work out too. So now they all work out. And here's a video of them right here working out. Just a little snippet. But they got their own little channel over on Instagram. It ain't little. Sorry. I got to get out of that crap. I hate when I say that about anybody's stuff. Nobody's stuff is little. Okay? So what I was saying was they have their own channel over on Instagram where they work out and all that good stuff. Okay. And this is what we're gonna leave out with. So listen, y'all have a good day. I'm going to make something to eat. We're gonna go out with this. See y'all later.